This episode goes out to all my garden girls, okay? I asked Snapchat before I made this episode, and I was like, what do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to see? What is the vibe with the podcast? And I want to give you, based on what the girls gave me, based on what they all answered, I want to give you 5 lessons that I've learned being a woman that has girl, woman, whatever I am, talking about cannabis and also fitness. Because as you can imagine, we have gotten, how do I even explain that? I mean, there's a stigma around cannabis. There's also a stigma around like women in the gym. Women are scared to go to the gym, like let alone talk about smoking weed and going to the gym. That just created like, how do I even explain that to you guys? Anyway, so I want to talk about 5 lessons that I've learned. Let's start with the first one. We're just going to jump right into it. And okay, so the first lesson was, I'm also reading off my phone because I wrote all of these down because I'm a stoner and I'll forget them otherwise, okay? Don't judge me. Confidence comes from authenticity. Listen, I love going to the gym after a gummy and maybe 2 gummies, maybe sometimes even 3, and maybe also a little bit of a joint. Okay, it just depends on the day. And when I started doing that, and first of all, I started posting it online, my TikToks, let me give you a background of like how this all started on TikTok. So I started posting on social media probably like 2020-ish. That's when I got serious about it. And I was like, I want to share my fitness journey. I want to share, I was modeling at the time. I was like, I want to share my modeling. There were so many things that I wanted to share. And so I just shared all of it, everything. I would share my modeling stuff. I would share yoga. I would share meditation. What else was I doing? I would share my at-home workouts. I would share just things that were going on in my life as well. And then a while after that, I posted this TikTok, and it was me at the gym on a Sunday. And I was like, well, it was funny because it was kind of controversial and people were like very confused about it because I put emojis instead of saying that I was smoking. And people are like, wait, did she just say that? Because on the post, it said, when you're at the gym on a Sunday and then I put like the smoking emoji and then like, or maybe it was like the wind emoji and then the leaves. And so obviously like smoking weed, and people were like, wait, does that mean that she farted? And I'm like, oh my God, you guys. And so this TikTok got millions of views, and half of them were like, oh my God, this girl just farted at the gym. And half of them were like, wait, no, I think she's talking about smoking weed. And obviously it was the second one, but it worked, okay? And I think that was the thing, was sharing that really got me into, okay, now I can share more about smoking and going to the gym. It's obviously a thing, like people are obviously doing it. And so I started sharing all of that. And I remember like I would post these TikToks and like I would have, I don't know, however many edibles. And I'm the girl that like when I smoke or when I have edibles, like I am visibly high. Like my eyes are red. I'm probably really quiet. I don't really look at people because I'm like, no, like just don't look at me. Like I just know that they know, and then I know, so then everyone knows, and it's just terrifying. And like I literally post these TikToks, and you guys, it was like a full like me in the gym, like giggling. I was so giggly back then. And I would literally just post like the random stuff. Okay, when I was posting these, it started to attract like the right people. It was like me being authentic. First of all, people were like, oh, oh my God, I actually have another story for you guys later. But people were actually first of all, admitting that they were doing it too. Like, this one time I was at the gym and this girl, I'm actually pretty sure this is what happened. So I saw these girls' leggings. They were like this teal blue. I think I'm getting two stories mixed up, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to tell both of the stories, okay? So they were like these teal blue leggings. And like, I am a sucker for teal. If someone's wearing teal, I am like, where the fuck did you get that? Because I need that. And if you don't know what teal is, it's like a bluey green vibe. If you can look it up if you want to. And I went up to her and I was like, oh my God, I actually love your leggings. Where did you get them? She started talking to me, whatever. And then later on, like literally later on, she comes up to me and she's like, I didn't want to say anything, but I know you're that girl on TikTok that gets high. And mid-gym, you guys, in the middle of like a busy gym at 5 o'clock, she pulls out her pen and I was like, and she's like, I do too. And like, she's waving it around and I'm like, okay, well, great. But like, let's not pull that out in the middle of the gym. But like, I feel like it was almost a conversation starter because I was being really authentic online. I was like this girl that was like giggly. I was talking about, smoking before the gym, all this stuff. And so girls, when they saw me, would be like, oh my God, you're that girl that gets high on TikTok. And I think I just realized that like me sharing that kind of stuff and being like really authentic about it and like, this is me. Like I was me in all of those TikToks. Like I was happy. I was really giggly. I was doing something that I loved, which was fitness and just working out and training. And I was also sharing like a lot of just stuff that helps other women feel comfortable in the gym. And I think that that's like such a big passion for me. So when I started sharing all that stuff, having girls come to me or like comment on my TikToks and saying the stuff that they said was like, oh my God, it was so just warmed my heart because I was like, I'm literally putting myself so far out there. And yeah, I feel like it was just like it helped me be me. Okay, I'm going on to the next one because I kind of rambled on that one. Okay. Breaking stigma takes so much courage. When I started this, like, I just thought it was fun to post what was going on in the gym for me. Like, I was smoking, going to the gym, training, doing my thing. But then I was like, why don't I just start filming TikToks mid or like after my set? Like between sets, I would pull up my phone and start TikToking. And do you guys know how scary that is in a public gym? I know I've talked about this before, but like when you are taking out a tripod and hooking up a mic and doing that in the middle of a gym, no idea how I did that. I go to a private gym now. I don't know if you guys know, but everyone like comments on my TikToks and they're like, wait, why is it like not busy in your gym? And that's why, because I go to a private gym. When I was in a public gym, I was taking out my phone, whatever I was filming on, and then I would mic myself up and like sometimes I would get comments. I got this one comment where this person was like, why do you always face the camera outward so you can see the whole gym? You should just face it the other way. And I was like, dude, lighting, like, come on, let's be real. But anyway, I would obviously be a lot nicer now and just like not, I feel like I was like, I didn't care about anything back then. And it was just because like I was posting for fun. It wasn't a business. I was just like doing whatever I wanted. Not that I'm not careless now. I just think that I put a little bit more effort into my posts because I want to give you guys as much like value as I can. Anyways, getting back to the point. So, okay, this whole stigma of like smoking weed makes you like lazy and it makes you not want to do anything. And like, I don't know how people can train and do this. Like, I think the stoners that are listening will actually understand that like smoking doesn't just make you like, you don't just do nothing. I think like some people do for sure. I remember when I first started smoking or the first couple times that I did, I was like, munchies and like not wanting to do anything. This one time, oh my God, let me actually tell you guys this story because this is so good. I remember okay. So when I was in university, Mom, if you're listening to this, just stop listening. Just like all my other podcasts. Sometimes I'm just like, Mom, please don't listen. But I think she's done worse, so it's fine. So when I was in university, my friend, she got these edibles. They were gummies and they were like gummy bears, but they were super fucking strong. Okay. Like she bought them online, super strong. And we would take them. And this one time we went to her house. We ate like 3 of them or something. I don't know how much was in these. We ate 3 of them. We bought, you guys, you should have seen how much pizza we ordered. It was, for 2 small girls that were in university, I have no idea how we ate that much pizza. And like, this was like one of the first times that I had gotten high. Okay. It was probably like maybe the 3rd or 4th time. And we bought all this pizza and then we would like eat it as we were watching movies and then we'd fall asleep for like an hour and then we'd like both wake up and like start eating it again and then fall asleep again. And like this happened for hours, okay? Until we like finished most of the pizza. And I was like, how did we, I'm just thinking about the amount that we ordered. It was way too much for 2 girls, okay? But we didn't really care. And I totally forget where I was going with all of this. Anyway, stigma around cannabis, but also the stigma around just women going to the gym. Like, I guess there's not much about that, but more about like the cannabis thing. Like everyone thinks that people just don't really get it. And I think that my whole goal with Lifted is to be like, it doesn't have to be, first of all, the gym doesn't have to be that serious. I think everyone right now is taking the gym so seriously. They're like, if I'm going to the gym, I'm going to be a bodybuilder and I have to compete and I have to compete in powerlifting or compete in bodybuilding, or I have to start taking drugs, or I have to start doing this. And it's like, we can just do it for health. Like you can literally just go to the gym and squat a little bit if you want to, maybe do some kickbacks, maybe do whatever you want to do. And it can actually just be for fun. Like you don't have to make it that serious. And I think that I took my TikTok into that vibe. Like I wanted to be like, the gym doesn't have to be so like, I'm only here to work out. And like, you know, people are probably, if I'm not working out or I'm not being serious about stuff, people are judging me. When it's like, sometimes the gym is just there for people to like escape. And yeah, my escape is having gummies and going to the gym. And so if I could help girls think that it's not as serious as, you know, what everyone's kind of making it out to be, especially with social media. I feel like social media kind of makes the gym, it seems kind of scary because you see all these people that are really, really fit in the gym and it's just kind of terrifying. Oh my God. Also, like you have this stigma of cannabis and the gym. And I'm trying to like break that, but occasionally like, and of course before my TikToks were like me giggling and me like obviously like cooked out of my mind in the gym. I had this one video where, and you'd only really know that I was high if you knew me as an influencer, right? But if you just randomly saw me, you probably wouldn't know. If you just randomly saw me on social media. Don't worry, I'm getting to the point of this story, okay? So I had this post and there was this, in Good Life, this guy yelled at this girl for making content, like straight up yelled at her. I don't know if you guys remember this or if you saw anything about it. It was in a Good Life, if you guys know that gym. He yelled at her and like started freaking out at her because she was filming. And I decided that it was a great idea to make a TikTok about it. So I did this whole TikTok just kind of talking about what had happened and like kind of what I would do if that happened, or like yeah, I'm pretty sure I made a TikTok and I was like, I would be terrified if that happened. Like, I'm just trying to film my little TikToks that are like funny and cute and whatever. I'm not trying to like disturb anyone. You guys, this page in my city took that TikTok without my permission and just threw it on their page. And because nobody really knows that, like, unless you're following me and you've followed me before, but if my content just goes on a random page, you don't know that I'm like high and funny and whatever. So everyone just thought I was really slow. Everyone was like, oh my God, is this girl slow? Like, is she? And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, the hate on that post, they messaged me about it. And they said, they didn't delete it. They said, I'm sorry for the things that people are saying on this post. And I was like, okay. Okay. Like, anyway, yeah, I was like, you guys, like, that, nobody really got it though. And I'm like over here trying to like break this stigma, but at the same time, if something like that gets reposted, you're kind of like, now I feel like an idiot, but it's fine. So something like that, I kind of had to just tell myself, like, first of all, whatever. Second, I still want to authentically be myself online, even if some people think that it's stupid, even if some people think that, like, or some people don't get it. I think that's where I'm trying to get with this one is, like, I feel like you're always going to have those people that really get it and really get you and they understand what you're trying to do. And then you're going to have people that don't. And it's just about accepting it and being like, it's okay that some people don't understand. On to the next. The third thing that I've learned from being this girl that gets high and goes to the gym is that we all do embarrassing things. Like, we all do these embarrassing things. I put up this post in the Facebook group and I was like, what's the most embarrassing thing that you've done while you've been like high at the gym? And there's so many answers. There's like so many different answers. All of these girls have done all of this embarrassing stuff and it makes you feel so much better. This one time, we were filming a YouTube video. In the middle of the YouTube video, I walked into, okay, so you know a Smith machine, how the little knobby things on the side where you put the weights on the bar, oh, so I guess it's the bar, the ends of the bar stick out. I literally smacked my head on that in the middle of my apartment gym. I think it bruised. Awful feeling, okay? Let me tell you another thing I've done. Oh my God. Okay. So I was doing Bulgarian split squats. This is when I was in a public gym, so it was even worse. Okay, I was doing Bulgarian split squats. And when you're doing Bulgarian split squats, when I do them, I only use one weight. And so I did my set, and then I switched legs, and I did my other set, and then I rested, okay? And then I went to go and do another set, and I was like, where'd my dumbbell go? Like, I literally looked for it under the bench a little bit. I was like, okay, this is weird. I was like, I don't remember leaving it. Like, I don't remember putting it back. I was like, where'd it go? And I looked at the dumbbell thing, and the one where it was supposed to be was empty. Just one, because I only use one dumbbell. I was like, that's weird. I literally thought that someone stole my dumbbell. I was like, who did this? It was literally right by my foot, because when I put my dumbbell down from doing Bulgarian split squats, I just put it on the ground beside my feet. Like, it's not, who's taking my dumbbell? Like, I would have seen you take it. And so, keep in mind, this gym was like, it was probably 6 o'clock. It was probably busy. I'm pretty sure all the benches were taken. People were like doubling up on benches, like so busy. And I just decided to leave like that bench because I was like, well, I'm not going to go yell at someone for taking my dumbbell. Like, I'm not going to look at who took it. And I remember looking around, like, I probably looked weird because I was like, where the fuck did this dumbbell go? Like, honestly, who's taking my dumbbell? Like, I was mid-set. And I left and I took my bag and I obviously took my phone and my water and I went to like the turf area, which was like probably the other side of the gym. And I'm pretty sure I went up to James and I was like, I think someone stole my dumbbell. And it's like the weirdest shit because like it was right by my feet and someone took it. I'm like, who took my dumbbell? This is weird. And then I go back, like not to the benches, but to another part of the gym because I was like, well, I need a leg machine. So I'm going to get a leg machine. I sit on this leg machine and I look at the dumbbells and under the dumbbell rack was my dumbbell. And I was like, if anyone saw what just happened, they'd be like, this idiot. Because, of course, I'm like sitting on my bench, like looking around for this dumbbell. Like, it rolled, you guys. It rolled. It rolled away from me under the rack. And I didn't even see it. And I didn't realize it. And I thought someone stole it. And yeah. Oh my God. I literally, I remember looking at it and I was like, you idiot. Like, you idiot. You literally left your bench. Like, oh my God. Yeah. Sometimes I just stand in the gym. Like, sometimes I remember when I was in public gyms, oh my God, if you ever saw me in Good Life, like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry because it really, I really forget where I am sometimes, which sounds, oh my God, that actually sounds so awful. But like, I genuinely have edibles and gummies and stuff before the gym because if I don't, I think too much about what's going on around me and I overthink stuff. And I think like, I'm like, okay, who's in the gym? What's happening in the gym? Like, whatever. When I have edibles or I smoke before I go to the gym, I'm able to just completely, apparently just be in my own world, which is great. It's such a vibe because I just don't care at all what anyone thinks. Like, I'm so there's nobody else in the gym, okay, when I'm there. And I love it. And yeah, anyway, we're going to move on to the next one. This is just making me sound like crazy. So if you guys have ever done anything crazy in the gym, just comment it. I think on Spotify you can comment you can put comments. So comment like a gym story because I'm so interested and I want to know like other things that people have done. Like I have a list of just like things that random things I've done in the gym that I'm like, oh, like putting the wrong weights on the barbell on each side. So you have like a 45 and then like a 25 and then you go to lift it and you're like, whoa, that could have been really bad. You know, we all do shit. Okay. Lesson number 4 is the gym, but also cannabis can be girly. Like you're allowed to go to the gym and be super girly. Let's just yell that for the people in the back. You're allowed to go to the fucking gym and be a girl. You know, if you want to wear makeup to the gym, wear makeup to the gym. Do it. Why not? If you want to have long nails at the gym, get long nails and go to the gym. Okay? I used to wear loads of makeup before I fixed my skin. My skin looks great now if you're watching this video. Before I fixed my skin, I used to wear so much makeup to the gym, and I loved it. I loved it, okay? I don't care what anyone says. I don't sweat that much when I'm in the gym. Like, my makeup's not going to sweat off my face. So wear the makeup. Wear the cute outfit, wear makeup, whatever you want to do. Hot girls lift heavy shit, okay? We just do, and we love it, and it's fun. And yeah, I get asked all the time how I lift things with my nails. Don't look at my nails right now. I don't like them. But I get asked all the time, you guys, on like, how do you wear makeup? Or I get hate. We get so much hate, which is whatever. Dudes are always going to hate on shit. Like, go be a girl, go into the gym, wear the cute outfit, have some cleavage, pull your leggings all the way up your butt crack, okay? I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care. I think, like, we can listen to other people, and I've learned this for sure being in, like, the cannabis and fitness space, is you can totally listen to other people that are, like, hating on your posts, and you can listen to people that are, you know, I don't know, hating on you in general, in person, whatever. Maybe they're judging what you're wearing. Maybe they're like, why do you wear makeup? Why do you do this? And it's like, oh, just do it for you. Like, that's it. You know what I wrote down? Be unapologetically yourself, okay? Do that. Number 5. And I like this. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Think about the LL girls and think about how we started this entire community. Lifted Lifting is for stoners that are in the fitness space or want to be in the fitness space, want to get fit, want to get healthy, and that's what it is. Like, the thing is, there's so many of us. There are so many lifted girls, okay? We don't even realize it because nobody's fucking talking about it. Nobody's talking about fitness and cannabis right now. Kind of, we are, but nobody really talks about it. Like, but you think about all these people that get stoned all the time, like us, and want to go to the gym. People do it for so many, and like, here's the thing, when I started posting online, like, I just posted like random fitness content, and I posted meals, and I posted like recipes, and I posted model photos, whatever else. Sharing me in the gym and like how I actually was as a person in the gym. I was funny, like, I would say whatever was on my mind. I still do. You know, I was talking about cannabis and that kind of thing. I was talking about making friends in the gym. Like, I think that everyone has this like RBF, resting bitch face, all the time. And like, I get that. I totally get it. But when I started posting about smiling in the gym and, you know, just like making that connection with girls, I feel like I started to attract those types of girls. I don't even know how to describe this. Lifted Lifting, though, is definitely just for kind of breaking that stigma of, first of all, the gym doesn't have to be that serious. And second, cannabis isn't like the worst thing ever. And if you're getting high and going to the gym, like, it's fun. It is so fun. I remember, okay, I'm going to tell you the story about how I first met my friend, Janelle. Shout out Janelle. Love Janelle. She's like still one of my best friends. So I had started posting on TikTok. I was posting these like me getting high at the gym. You know, I'd post my like whole workout, and I would post just like the funny stuff about like, yeah, if you guys go far back enough, you'll see it. And she came up to me and she's like, "You're that girl that gets high and goes to the gym on TikTok, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." I almost wanted to say no, but I was like, obviously it's me. I had the bangs and I had like, yeah, it was me. And she's like, "Oh, cool. Oh my God, we should like, I get high too. I'm high right now." And I was like, "Oh my God, no way. Same." And it was like the instant like connection. And right after I met her, so we were like, I was like, "Oh my God, like we should hang out. We should work out together. We should do this, blah, blah, blah." Right after I met her, I went and I made a TikTok about her. And I was like, "Oh my God, I just met this girl and she asked me about being high in the gym." And, you know, I wanted to say no, but then she told me that she was high and it was fine. And then we became best friends, and we we went to the gym together after that. Me, her, and this other girl, Jamie. And why is it so different making friends when you're an adult? Like, we all talked about it. I remember we were driving to the gym and Janelle picked us up, I think. I'm pretty sure Janelle picked us up. Or maybe it was Jamie. I'm not sure. One of them did. And I remember we were driving to the gym and we were like talking about how nervous we were to hang out with each other. All of us, every single one of us was just nervous. I remember Janelle said that she called Jamie or something. Basically, it's like dating, but it's worse when you're making friends. And I think that's one lesson that I learned from being really open about smoking and going to the gym, was that this is like a conversation starter. Like, this is how I had another girl come up to me. I think we're still friends. I'm pretty sure it was one of the girls from Trinity. She comes up to me and she's like, "You're that girl on TikTok, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." She didn't ask me about being high, but then she went to her friends and she's like, "Oh my God, she's so high." And then her friend came up to me and was like, "Oh my God, my friend just said hi to you," and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, posting online and posting and being open about this stuff is such a conversation starter, but it's also like a way to find the girls that are also, one, open to it, and two, they are doing it themselves. And I think that's the thing, is when you're posting stuff online, or you are, you know, even at a party or wherever you are, and you're being really fake and you're not being yourself, you're going to attract those people that relate to you as your fake self. So if you're able to be authentic, you're going to attract people, and it's going to make your life a lot less draining, and it's going to make your life a lot less work, essentially. If you're actually like yourself and sharing, you know, vulnerable stuff about yourself and whatnot, you will attract those people. Whereas when you're being really fake, you're gonna have to like stay fake in order for people to like you, because that's who you've attracted. I think that makes sense. It makes sense in my head, so I'm hoping that it makes sense for you guys. Yeah, I think the end of this is just like, when you're actually being real and being your authentic self, you're able to attract those people that you actually genuinely want to be around. And just through Lifted, I feel like that's who we've been able to attract. And we've been able to attract this crowd that's very supportive and kind. And you guys are funny. Oh my God, the group chats on Snapchat I keep up with as many as I can, and they are so funny. Like, I'm like, we're all the same person doing the same thing. It's like smoking, going to the gym, a little bit of mental health shit in there and anxiety. And I love it. I absolutely love it. The Lifted girls have my entire heart, and this is my crowd. This is my community. Like, you guys are so my people. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.